Audrey Meadows, best known for her iconic role as Alice Kramden on the classic sitcom The Honeymooners, left behind a legacy defined by wit, strength, and impeccable comedic timing. For decades, her on-screen chemistry with Jackie Gleason, who played her bombastic husband Ralph Kramden, captivated audiences. But in her final interview recorded shortly before her death in 1996 and recently released to the public, Meadows opened up about her experiences with Gleason in ways that have shocked fans and shed new light on one of TV's most famous partnerships. Throughout the years, The Honeymooners had been remembered as a groundbreaking show, with Ralph and Alice's fiery but loving relationship at the center. While the characters often clashed, there was an unspoken understanding between them, a kind of mutual respect hidden under layers of sarcasm and shouting. The same, however, couldn't always be said for the real-life relationship between Meadows and Gleason. In the unearthed interview, which was recorded as part of an oral history project, Meadows reflected on their working relationship with brutal honesty. "Jackie was a genius," she began, her voice soft but firm. "But he was also incredibly difficult. You never knew which Jackie you were going to get when you walked into the studio. He could be charming one moment and absolutely unbearable the next." One of the most shocking revelations from the interview was the intense level of control Gleason maintained on set. As the show's creator, star, and creative force, he dictated every detail from script approval to camera angles. According to Meadows, this obsessive control often led to explosive arguments. He wanted perfection, but his methods were tough. He didn't like to rehearse, and that made everyone nervous. "We had one shot to get it right in front of a live audience." Still, perhaps the most emotional moment in the interview came when Meadows discussed a side of Gleason the public rarely saw: his vulnerability. People thought he was just loud and funny, but Jackie was lonely. He carried a lot of pain, and it came out in strange ways. "Sometimes he'd call me late at night just to talk. No jokes, no yelling, just quiet. Those moments reminded me there was a real man under all that bluster." When asked if she considered him a friend, Meadows paused. "Not in the traditional sense, but we understood each other. We respected each other. That bond was strong even if we never said it out loud." The interview also touched on the difficult early days of The Honeymooners, including Meadows' own battle to be cast. Gleason had originally rejected her for the role, thinking she was too glamorous. It wasn't until she sent him photos of herself looking more plain and housewifely that he changed his mind. He wanted someone who could stand toe-to-toe with him, someone tough. "I had to prove I wasn't just a pretty face." For fans, the release of Audrey Meadows' final interview feels like the closing of a long unfinished chapter. Her candid recollections paint a far more complex portrait of Jackie Gleason than the jolly, cigar-smoking character audiences saw on TV. It's a reminder that even legends had their demons, and that behind every iconic performance is a human story filled with tension, struggle, and unexpected tenderness. Meadows passed away in 1996 after a battle with lung cancer. But her legacy lives on through generations of viewers who continue to fall in love with The Honeymooners. With this final interview, she gives the world one last glimpse behind the curtain: honest, unvarnished, and deeply human.